Hi, I'm Reginald, and this is my channel, Strongest Director, where I'm here to help you guys become 1% better each and every day. So, today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys my tips for getting more clients in 2020. Now, for me, I've been running my own business for 5 years, and I started my business in college, and it kind of took off so quickly, I actually dropped out of school right before graduation because I was already making about $1,000 a week, and sometimes up to $2,000 a week. I moved around from Los Angeles to St. Louis, then finally to the city of Atlanta. And since I've been here, my business has been making me this year and the previous year around $10,000 to $20,000 a month. And I've been so fortunate to be able to do something that I love doing. When people tell me, how do you work all the time? I tell people, oh, I don't even consider this work. This is a hobby, I just happen to get paid. I get paid to do my hobby. The first point I want to make to you guys, if you guys want to get new customers, new business, and new sales in the year 2020, then this year is probably the absolute best year for social media marketing. And by that, I'm referring to Instagram and Facebook ads. So let me go ahead and pull out my most recent Instagram ad. So for me, I found that running ads on Instagram works best for my business. Facebook is for a little bit older of a crowd. Instagram's a little bit younger. Most of my customers are already on Instagram, so I use that to get a lot of new customers and clients. So here, I'm gonna click on this one right here. This is my last promotion, and it gives me the option to come here and view insights. But before we take a look into my insights here, I'm gonna just give you guys a super quick rundown on how you can promote a post. So here is a post of me for my business, and I'm in Puerto Rico doing a shoot. If I come down here and I hit this promote button, if you go to your account and you do not see the promote button, you have to switch your account to a business account. Once you have a business account, then you can run ads from your Instagram account. So I click the promote button. It's gonna prompt me to where do I wanna send people to once they watch this ad. So when they watch the ad and they click on the button that's on the ad, that's gonna either send them to my website, direct messages, or profile. I want people to check out my profile. So I hit that button, I go to next. From the target, I will skip automatic and I will go down to local. And for local, I can go down and edit it, and then I can set my location. 50 Pope Street Southwest is where I used to live at. And I'm gonna promote to in a 20-mile radius of that spot, which gives me approximately almost 2 million people in the city of Atlanta. And then for the ages, I'm gonna go down from 16 to 45, male, female, and then interest. You can type in interest here. I spend so much money on ads that I try to reach everybody that's inside of my little circle, I want to reach everybody that's within 20 miles of my house. Now, if you don't want to be, just too frivolous, you can type in an interest here. Like if I typed in Roadstar, Roadstar hip hop, and put that in, you can see that's gonna greatly lower the number of people that this is also in. So for your business, if people like biking, you could type in biking or cycling, and that's also gonna really, make that more accurate. So for this, since we got Roadstar hip hop, mountain biking, let's also type in like the X Games or something. So now people that are interested in Roadstar hip hop, mountain biking, or the X Games, or all of those, are gonna be the people that you're gonna be marketing to. So let me go back to my original ad that I wanted to show you guys. Clicking on this ad, as you can see, this one's been running for a while, so it already has 85,000 views. When I go to the view insights, I have 3,418 profile visits. So that means from this ad, I've had almost 3,500 people visit my Instagram page from this post alone, and I've had 384,000 impressions. Now, impressions just means every single time that my ad is on somebody's phone. So my promotion has been on people's phones 384,000 times, which is a lot of times. And then even still, 3,500 profile visits is a lot of visits. Because for my business to work, I only need approximately 1% of people that visit my profile to either hire me or recommend me to one of their friends to hire me. 1%, I charge $1,000 a day for my services. So just getting 1% is gonna make me approximately $35,000. And when people work with me, they normally hire me twice. So 35,000 turns into 70,000. And if they recommend me to their friends, which also normally happens, then that 70,000 can go on to like $130,000, $140,000 in total from this one ad. Now I know if you've never spent money on marketing, the idea of spending money on Instagram and Facebook can be a bit intimidating as it was for me, but you can easily start with only spending a few dollars a day. So if you can spend $5 a day or $10 a day on Instagram ads or on Facebook ads, then you will see that return come back in over time. And one thing that I always tell business owners is that you should not be afraid to spend more money on food than you do on marketing. So if you spend $10 a day on food as a business owner, you should be willing to invest at least $10 a day in your business. For me, I spend about $25 to $30 a day on food because I like to eat out a lot, and I normally end up buying food for somebody else, and I buy a lot of groceries. So for me, 25 30 a day is what I spend on food, so 25 to 30 is what I spend on marketing. I feel like that's a comfortable figure for most business owners. So if you're a business owner, you're spending 15 a day on food, eating out, you can at least spend 15 a day on marketing. So if you can just stay consistent with spending that constant stream of money on marketing, then you will, over the course of a year, end up getting hundreds of thousands of views. That's if you don't get 1 million views on your promotions. So like I always tell people, there are a multitude of benefits that come along with running ads on social media. The biggest benefit for me is that 24/7 around the clock, I'm getting new clients. When I'm asleep, I'm getting new clients. When I'm at the gym working out, I'm getting new clients. For me, I really hate social gatherings and social environments, or like networking events. It would be hard for me to go out there and, try to pitch myself and pass out business cards and do all that stuff. And after a while, when I first started running ads, I would go to a networking event and I would try to introduce myself to people and get in front of a lot of people. And I would be like, man, I went to this networking event for 2 to 3 hours and I only met 50 people. Versus I got this ad running, and my ad in 3 hours has actually got the same amount of interactions with other people. It's gotten about 50 people that watch my ad and interact with it in 2 to 3 hours. So just think of your digital marketing, your Instagram ads, your Facebook ads is like you're going to a networking event 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as long as you pay for it. And then the more money you pay for it, the more exposure you can get. And another good thing that it does is if you already have previous clients, then this is a good way to kind of just pop up on their Instagram account and kind of remind them. Because a lot of times I'll have customers already and then they see my ad again and it just reminds them that they need to actually hire me to come work for them again. The second point that I want to add is that a good way to get more clients and more customers is to be extremely likable, because people, they like to work with people that they like. It would be like if somebody asked me, oh, do you know a wedding photographer? And I'm like, you know what? Honestly, I know about 10 wedding photographers, but that Tim guy, Tim is always in such a good mood. He's always funny. Tim's one of my, I consider him a friend, even though we just work together. I'm gonna recommend Tim just because we got that friendship going. Because people want to see people that they like win. They want to see people that they enjoy working with win. When you get your customers and clients on your side, they will be your best marketing tool. They will go out and do the marketing for you. A lot of times I have people contact me and they're just like, they call me out the blue and they're like, oh man, Richard, we want to hire you. I'm like, have you seen my work? And they're like, oh, we haven't even seen your work, but our friends speak so highly of you and he just said to hire you. So we're just going to go ahead and pay you and send you this deposit or buy whatever product you're selling. Just try to become friends with your customers and with your clients. And if you don't work, directly with people, like let's say you sell products, so you don't, directly get to interact with people, just try to interact with people as much as possible online through the Instagram comment section, the Facebook comment section, your DM, your messages, respond to people's comments on YouTube. You want to be as close with your customers as possible. So like I said, this will help you become more of a friend and an ally to your customers instead of just somebody just trying to sell them something. And then the third point is, if you got zero customers and zero clients, then don't be afraid to work for free. I've noticed something over the years that a lot of people whose businesses have gone off and done extremely well, those people normally started working for free or selling their product for free or doing anything for free to get their business off the ground. And on the other hand, I'll meet people that after 5-6 years of talking about their business ideas and they're like, yeah, man, I can't wait for my, for the perfect time for my business to take off. I'm just waiting on some investments, blah, 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 blah. These people normally never get the business going because they don't want to work for free. They're like, oh, I would never work for free. I'd never give my product away for free. They see free as bad. They see free as not paying you. But working for free is an investment for you to get your business and get your income going up. Don't even think of it as free. If you could think about what the work today is doing for you over the next 5 years, then you would see that this free work is absolutely a necessity to get the ball rolling. And then the fourth point on how to get more customers and more clients is you have to have a good product that stands out from other products in your market. Now, a lot of people that have their own companies and their own services, they might think that their company is the best. They might think that they're amazing. But the truth is, what you're doing is probably no different than what somebody else or a similar business just down the street is doing. They might be doing the exact same thing. So it's important for you to, I would say, do some research and look around and see what other businesses that do the same thing that you do are doing, and figure out what is your point of difference between your business and other people's businesses. Because when customers and clients look at your company, then they're not gonna really, look at things from your perspective. They're gonna look at stuff from the market's perspective. So how do you stand out in the market? Now, there's a couple of ways to do this. One easy way to do this, if you're doing products online, is to look at your competitors and just look at their comment section. If they don't go in and delete all the comments from the comment section, then you can pretty much look and see exactly what people are complaining about. If they have a Google page with reviews, you can go on their review page and see what people are complaining about. Or if you have a service that you are doing, you can ask your current customers and clients to give you a review and look over the data and see what it is that people do not like, what they do like. You could even try buying a competitor's product, or you could inquire about their services and see how they do business, just to figure out what are other people doing that you're not doing, and really find out what are other people doing that people don't like, so you can stop doing it. So by doing this cross-reference and study of other businesses and figuring out what people really want, this is an excellent way to clean up your product and clean up your service and stand out in the market. Now, to wrap things up, in 2020, if you want for your business to grow and get more clients and more customers, then these are the things that you need to do: is run ads on Instagram and on Facebook. Make sure that when you work with people, you are nice and friendly. Once you become friends with your customers and clients, they're gonna wanna see you win, and they're gonna support your business. They're gonna go out there and they're gonna be your word of mouth warriors for you. You don't even have to do the marketing. They'll do the marketing for you. And third, if you're new to business, don't be afraid to work for free, because that is one of the best ways to get the ball rolling. And then number 4, make sure that you figure out what people do not like about other similar companies to yours. And those are my top 4 tips for getting more customers and more clients in 2020. I hope it helps. Remember, my name is Reginald. This is the channel Strongest Director, and I hope that I've helped you become 1% better today.